Yeah, I just seen the Breakfast Club. Jimmy popping all that. I be seeing you, Jimmy talking about we Gucci boo boo. He in the Gucci store. Talking about we Gucci boo boo. Them like King they was going you up, Jimmy. They was like, Marita Monero.
When it comes to stirring up controversy, 50 Cent knows how to keep his name trending. And this time, he's taking aim at Jim Jones again. Yeah, you heard that right. Fif is back, and he's not holding back, leaking some receipts that have everyone side-eyeing Jim Jones. It's messy, it's explosive, and it's looking like Jim might have some explaining to do. You will have likely come across rumors about Jim Jones being an informant before. They've been circulating for quite some time, especially since his name was brought up in the trial of Tekashi 6699. And let's not forget the infamous wiretap where Jim allegedly plotted against 6699. Yet despite all the heat the feds brought down on the 9 Trey Bloods, somehow Jim Jones walked away untouched.
I created the aesthetic for the diplomats. You heard? Dan and Cam's pink. You heard? He'd tell.
Nah.
All right. Sooner or later, he gonna have to tell it. Where he got the pink from.
And push me under the bus and say, I ain't start this and I ain't do that. And you started pink and you made the diplomats, which is just, if people choose to believe that, then look, I got a Brooklyn, a bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you to.
And here's where 50 Cent comes in. You know, if isn't the type to let something slide, especially when it involves receipts and some street drama. This time, he's adding fuel to the fire with claims that Jim Jones has been working with the feds for years. Let's break it down. Back during the Tekashi trial, a wiretap was leaked where Jim Jones was allegedly heard giving orders to violate Tekashi. It was a bombshell moment, but what really got people talking was how Jim's name came up multiple times in federal investigations, yet he never faced any serious charges.
No 50 said it.
But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. Then you gotta watch and see how he responds. And then you see.
He was funny. I thought it was funny when he said, but I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If you agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you.
That's the type of vibe 50 is riding with. According to him, Jim's clean record isn't just luck, it's strategy. Fif is basically saying Jim's been a Fed informant this whole time, working behind the scenes while keeping up appearances in the rap game. But now, the situation isn't scary anymore. Tekashi was provided with a platform where people were busy having the fun of his trial testimony and where he also began snitching. And individuals actually deemed Jim Jones to become the part of such drama. But nothing happened. No charges, no arrests, nothing. And you know the streets started talking.
He was your man, like on the side, just he was not a rapper at all.
Right.
So when Ballin' took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mace be that and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot, Murder, to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it. Mm-hmm. But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. Then you gotta watch and see how he responds.
Now, fast forward to today, and 50 Cent is throwing out what he claims is proof. He's saying Jim has been working with the feds for years, helping them build cases against other rappers while staying in the clear himself. And let's be real, this isn't just a random diss. 50 Cent is calculated. If he's speaking on it, he's got something to back it up. How Jim Jones has handled the situation makes this messier. He's been denying everything, calling the rumors fake, and claiming people are just trying to tarnish his name. And while that might sound convincing to some, others aren't buying it. The streets remember the wiretap. They remember Tekashi name-dropping Jim. And now, with 50 Cent stirring the pot, people are starting to question everything all over again. What's wild about this whole situation is how it reflects a bigger pattern in the industry. Rappers have been called out for shady behavior before, but when someone like 50 Cent gets involved, it hits differently. He's not afraid to name names and leak recipes, and that's exactly what's making this situation blow up.
And I hate the old tweet game. The old tweet game, which is like, okay, you wrote a tweet back in 2009, and it's now 2023, and I've destroyed your entire career by citing this old tweet from 2009. And it's a game I don't play, right? The This You kind of game that they do on Twitter. Is this you? And then they cite a tweet from 2014 on a different topic that doesn't seem to be quite on point, but it's like, it's supposed to humiliate you and make you feel bad about what it is that you're saying.
Accountability. That's the word here. If what 50 is saying is true, then Jim Jones has a lot of explaining to do. How did his name come up in multiple federal cases, yet he's never faced charges? How did he stay under the radar while others around him were taken down? Let's explore the potential implications this situation may have on Jim Jones's career. With decades of experience in the industry, he has established a significant legacy and brand. However, in the world of hip-hop, street credibility is paramount. If these allegations persist, it could signify a critical turning point for him. Naturally, Jim is not going to back down without defending himself. He has been vocal in his rebuttal, and his supporters assert that this is merely another instance of attempts to undermine a black man. Nevertheless, skepticism remains among some individuals who are awaiting further evidence to ascertain the veracity of the claims. Raging across social media platforms, the fracas has provoked vehement standoffs between the two camps as they defend their stands. Some reflections talk of tarnishing Jim's name rather than really checking what is true or false. What are indeed the flames perpetuated, given that Jim should not be dragged through the mud in the interest of what? Furthermore, the situation becomes even more intriguing if 50 Cent possesses substantial proof. It is certain he will not hesitate to reveal it. He has been teasing potential disclosures and maintaining the tension on social media, much to the delight of fans. So, what are the ramifications moving forward? This remains a pivotal question. Will 50 Cent provide further documentation? Will Jim Jones confront the rumors directly? Or is this merely another episode in the extensive saga of conflict within the hip-hop industry?
Now, I know this might look like I'm a hypocrite, having spent the last 4 years telling you, for example, that he was a Nazi and a bastard and a son of a bitch and an asshole, while describing Joe Biden as sharp as a tack, as a brilliant maverick. At the top of his game, I've never known him so sharp.
The story, of course, has not yet been completed, but is gaining some ground. 50 Cent is notorious for his heated differences, and with legendary cat Jim Jones on his trail, we may expect more developments in the coming days. But really, how does stuff like that happen? For sure, this is not just a case involving verbal attacks between artists. It is all about aspects of culture, dynamics of the industry, and truth about success. If the case with 50 proves authentic, Jim Jones is not alone in having to formulate his next moves cautiously. The truth always comes out at the end of the day, and that will downright sneak up on some people. This would greatly shake things up, so brace yourself because this ride hasn't even trashed and unfortunate stuff over. And that's a wrap for today. What are your thoughts on 50 Cent's claims? Is Jim Jones really working with the feds, or is this just another rap beef blowing up online? Drop your opinions in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. See you in the next one.